Hi everybody, my name is Bennett. I'm the best-selling author of a book called The Touch Crisis, and I'm also an emotional freedom techniques practitioner. We're gonna jump right into it today with 3 ways to avoid unwanted hugs for those of you that don't like touch or that are a little bit sensitive to touch right now and wanna still say yes to the person, feel connected to those around you, but still don't want that hug in your space. Stick around to the end for a couple of extra tips, and please remember to subscribe and hit that button to see when I do new videos. I'm doing videos 4 times a week on different types of relationships, how to increase intimacy, and how to reconnect with the people that you care about in your life. Let's get right to tip number 1. First, here's a demo. Ian, is that you? Oh my gosh,
Dawn.
how
Hi.
are you?
Hi. I'm
Hi.
good, thanks. I'm good,
Yeah?
thanks. How are you?
Good, I'm good.
Nice to see you.
You too. I'm running off to work as always, but you know,
Hey,
it's so
good
nice
see
to
you.
run into you on the street.
Take care.
All right, we'll do. Bye.
Bye.
So see how he stepped back and extended his hand to meet in the middle? That offers a certain level of engagement with the person that you're connected to. You're able to, with your body language, create some space, but you put out your hand to say, hey, I'm still willing to do a handshake. Or you can do a fist bump or an elbow bump or whatever feels comfortable to you. And if you're still not comfortable at all, you can do a little namaste as you step back to show that person you're still connected, make eye contact, but that way you don't have to feel like someone's invaded your bubble and then you're spending all of your time thinking about how that person just touched you, when really all you want to do is connect with that person and have fun wherever you're at. Tip number 2, use a little bit of humor. Here's our next demo.
Another family reunion. Everybody likes to hug you, and I don't like hugs.
Hey, cuz, how's it going? Bring it in for a hug. Come on.
I'm not a hugger. How about a fist bump?
All right.
Right on, right on.
I thought you were a hugger like the rest of the family.
I'm not.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Fist bumps do it for me. Thanks.
I love
Thanks for understanding. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
For those of us that love hugging, it can be a little bit awkward if we're not really sure how to navigate hugs with people that don't want them, or when we obviously are realizing that we've stepped into somebody else's space. When I was in my 20s, I used to be a chronic hugger because my mom was like, I'm just a hugger, and she'd hug everybody, which was beautiful. But I was really lucky. I had a woman sit me down and say, you know what, I'm not really into being touched, and I really don't like it when you hug me, so can you please stop? And it was a really great gift for me to learn right away when I was young that people need some space, and that just because I like giving hugs doesn't mean that everybody likes receiving hugs. So here's our 3rd tip on ways to avoid an unwanted hug.
Office huggers are all over here. I hate them.
Ian, how are you
Oh, hey, Dawn. Good
Hi.
to see you. I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Good to see you.
Good. How's
Hey,
that?
your report's on the printer.
Oh, good. Oh, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So see how proactive Ian was? He initiated. He walked into the person. So it's more welcoming. It's more opening. It's like, hey, I'm coming to greet you, but I'm coming to greet you on my terms, with a handshake, with a fist bump, with an elbow bump. It's a really lovely way to stay connected with that person without feeling that awkward, should I be touching? Should I not be touching? How are we working this? And worst case scenario, you could always ask, hey, I'm a little bit sensitive to touch. Do you mind if we keep a little bit of space in between us? I've seen videos where they recommend, creating a barrier where you're always carrying something and you put it between yourself and the person, or where you turn your shoulder away and kind of reach out your hand. Those are other ways that you can also avoid that unwanted hug. But some people may take that a little bit more abruptly or a little bit more personally. So it really depends upon where you're at and how much you feel like you want to connect to and communicate with that person. because as humans, we still want some level of connection. And as a non-hugger or as someone who is sensitive to touch, let me tell you, as someone who loves touching people, who loves giving hugs, who loves giving handshakes, who touch is one of my love languages, I actually appreciate it when someone sets a boundary with me and communicates what they want. It shows that they respect me, that they respect themselves, and they're willing to communicate. And I found that in business situations, when people are willing to communicate with me, I'm much more likely to remember them. I'm much more likely to work with them. And I'm much more likely to refer business to them as well, because I know that they're willing to take a stand and communicate not only what they need, but what's comfortable. And communication is so key these days. Whether we're in a volunteer position, whether we're in our business organizations, whether we're in our personal or professional lives, even if it's with our husband, our wife, our partner, our boyfriend, our best friend, our girlfriend, starting that level of communication early builds trust. So I would love to hear, please comment below, how have you used these tips to either be more aware of those that don't like or are avoiding touch right now? Or how have you used this to empower yourself to avoid those unwanted hugs from us chronic huggers? So please remember to subscribe if you like this video. Make some comments below. Hit that bell for notifications next time I post a video. And once again, if you are a hugger, there's already a video on YouTube on how to ask if people want hugs in a way that feels genuine and authentic and welcoming for you. I'm Dawn Bennett, the best-selling author of The Touch Crisis and Emotional Freedom Techniques Practitioner, saying have a lovely day and goodbye for now.